Hi, I'm Stephen Johnson, and this is my QEP presentation for my college success class. Agricultural engineering. Agricultural engineering combines the disciplines of mechanical, civil, electrical, and chemical engineering with a knowledge of agricultural principles. And the picture beside me is a man taking a soil sample. Something that an agricultural engineer would know how to do and probably would do on a daily basis, depending on his particular job. To understand agricultural engineering, one must first understand how engineering works. Engineering, by definition, is the branch of science and technology concerned with the design, building, and use of engines, machines, and structures. What do engineers do? Primarily, they solve problems and design products. The picture beside me is a flowchart that someone has made, and it says engineering flowchart at the top, and it says, does it move? If it's a no, should it move? If the answer is yes, put WD-40 on it. The other question is, does it move? Yes. Should it move? No. Put duct tape on it. I like that one. I find it funny. And I was hoping maybe you do too. Different types of engineering. You have aerospace, agriculture, architectural, civil, computer, nuclear, mechanical. The list really does go on. And each one of these has subcategories, so the list is multiplied numerously once you add the subcategories. This list only scratches the surface of how many different types of engineering there really is. A little bit of history. The Great Pyramids of Giza, the Great Wall of China, and the Greek aqueducts, which I have a picture of behind me, are all examples of engineering before it was called engineering. Great feats to build these three different things, and it was design that got them built. And that's what engineers do, they design. Agricultural engineering. Many agricultural engineers are categorized into these kind of jobs. You have aquaculture, which is you harvest something that lives primarily in water, like a fish, and you use the fish for food, or maybe moss, and you use the moss that lives in the water for maybe a fuel. That's what aquaculture is. Another one is soil-based farming, and that's your typical farming that you think of in the ground, have a plant grow up from the ground through its cycle. Forestry, you have biofuel development, animal habitat design, and food processing, all of which are very common agricultural engineered jobs. This might be hard to see on video, but here are some of the things, just a small list of what agriculture engineers must know how to do. The top one is computer-aided design. If you're an engineer of any type, you really need to know how to use a computer. And CAD is one system that you're taught on. But the big one I'd like to touch on is at the bottom. It says, discuss plans with clients, contractors, consultants, and other engineers so that plans can be evaluated and any necessary changes made. And basically, that's saying you need to be able to communicate with people that you're working with. Without communication, it would be pretty pointless to be an engineer. Where do engineers work? They work everywhere. Engineers might be in the lab one day, they could be in the field the next, they might be in a shop or behind a computer, and in any different type of weather, whether it be raining or snowing. But agricultural engineers have a neat job because they get to work a little bit of everywhere. And agricultural engineers make about $74,000 per year, which isn't a lot compared to other engineering fields. But agricultural engineering is a job that must be done, because without it, we wouldn't have many of the commodities that we have come to know and need daily. That's what keeps us happy people. And I hope this presentation was educational for you, because I learned a lot while making it. Thank you.